easy work. I heard him say, I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez.
As boxing fans get ready for an exciting 2025, the boxing world is abuzz once again with rumors of a monumental fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. While
worried about Canelo, I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majmal.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at
say,
fight.
I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes, man type stuff.
Canelo Alvarez was responsible for putting off the fires of this highly awaited clash some months ago. This time, a shocking disagreement between boxing buddies Turki Alik and Terence Crawford is the reason why the fight may not be held again in 2025.
That's it. He said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari.
Earlier, Canelo Alvarez had stopped talks regarding the possible fight with Terence Crawford because he felt those talks were distractions from his unified super midweight title match in September.
Want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy.
During this time, Terence Crawford and Turki Alik were pressed to make this work. Canelo's reactions ruined the show and killed whatever plans Turki Alik had in mind now when
payday, obviously, but I don't want that fight. I think Teofimo deserves more than me.
He's the king at 140 right now.
Yeah.
Turki has said that he's not interested in the fight anymore. What's your reaction or your response to that?
Wait.
Canelo has no fight distracting him and is 100% ready to discuss and agree to fight Crawford. CIT is the big kindred we have now. Talking about a fight against Crawford in the past, Canelo Alvarez had demanded $100 minus one.
Going back and forth with Turki, and if that fight is off the table, are you really motivated still by becoming undisputed at 54? And yeah, like what's the biggest motivating goal or fight out there? What's the biggest motivating goal or fight out there if the Canelo fight just can't happen?
To be honest, that was my
While he demanded $200 million for a fight against David Benavidez, which he thinks is a higher risk for him considering the size difference between him and David Benavidez a while ago. Canelo was asked to give the reward amount he'd want to fight Crawford, and he told one reporter $150 million.
Fight. It's crazy and it makes me laugh with all that and all this type of things, but Canelo been fighting smaller guys his whole career.
It's unknown if that was a serious demand or posturing. It's also unclear that reaction pushed Alik to abandon making a Canelo-Crawford superhighway. That's it, he said to me, sent to me to Ferrari in any case to fight. Looks dead. As of now, those of us who have been around the boxing world for a while know that death is a day-to-day idea, especially in fight negotiations if both sides truly desire to fight.
Make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused.
It can and will happen. Eventually, that said, Crawford and Canelo are still looking for choices. Canelo will face Edgar Berlanga Jr. on September 14th in Las Vegas. The Mexican legend will face the UFC on that date as the mixed martial arts promotion will give one of its biggest shows ever, despite promoter interest.
And talk about the fight in February with Crawford. Yeah. They text me yesterday and I say, look, when I talk about any other fight, I'm focused 100% on this fight. Look, I don't like the way he talk and I'm not in this position.
Canelo Alvarez has apparently thrown cold water on the prospect of a mega fight with Terence Crawford. While having a conversation with the media, Canelo Alvarez stated the logic behind asking for $200 million for his fight against, obviously, he's a great fighter. Plus,
I'm in this position. If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way. I don't need it.
What didn't you like?
It's not the way to approach to me. Look, I respect everybody and I respect Turki, but look, if he wants to work with me,
he brings to the ring on Fight Night 25 LB More than me, it's a risk, but I don't care if the money's right. It can be tomorrow. A $200 million fee would require a massive gate for the promoters to make any revenue, and Turkey Ellick knows it very well.
You feel Crawford is easy? You felt that Crawford to you is easy money, or why? What did you see there, Canelo?
Look, I don't want to talk. Crawford is a great fighter, and I don't want to talk about.
I care about it. Look, I'm focused 100% on my fight, and I don't really care about it. They called me yesterday. They text me yesterday if is it possible to talk about that Crawford.
Taking to his act handle to ignore Canelo Alvarez's demand, I heard Canelo say that he respects me but doesn't like the way we do business. As for him respecting me, it doesn't matter to me if he does or not.
Or meet to yesterday here in Los Angeles with him, and I say, look, I'm fighting, and I can talk about other fights. Maybe that's why he talked about that today, because I say I'm not ready to talk about.
As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it. Because I only target big fights at fair prices, so of course anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. That's not all. Ashik even questioned Alvarez's capability as a boxer.
Turkey is this. Yesterday they text me. They text me and say, we can talk about the fight in February. Yeah. They text me yesterday and I say, look, I'm not gonna talk about any other fight.
As he stated that Canelo was looking for easy fights, and I know how he feels after losing to Bivol, so he's been looking for easier fights ever since. Also, I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Ben Ides or Crawford, therefore I knew he was.
On this fight, look, I don't like the way he talked, and I'm not in this position because of any. I'm in this position. If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way.
What was
I don't need it.
What didn't you like about how he approached? Like, what was
It's not that.
Wasting our time and making excuses with big amounts of money that can't be paid, so I'm continuing my way to make big fights that serve the boxing world. And he's on his way to making easy shit fights.
The Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
I give him the offer. If he's smart, he will accept.
The situation was disheartening to Terence Crawford, who had seen a fight against Canelo Alvarez as the biggest fight of his career, a fight that'll guarantee him his highest payday after Canelo has delayed talks for months and has now agreed to get a $100 million purse, which is the same as Terence Crawford, as Canelo recalled.
For Crawford to call you out at 68, say that he can beat you at this weight?
No, you know, everybody wants to fight with me, so it's fine.
That being a biggest fight possible in boxing, is that something you'd actually be interested in?
You know, it's crazy when you asking about that, because you say, your matchup is coming out.
Crawford has decided to request a bigger purse, claiming he started the matchup in the first place and would have been willing to receive the same purse as Canelo. Alvarez, if not for Canelo's reactions over the past few months, seeking such a huge amount seems outrageous. From Terence Crawford.
Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career.
It's so disappointing, especially, and one considers the fact that Crawford was the first to demand the fight in the first place, and seemed content with whatever purse he was getting from the fight, as long as it was good enough.